Rajasthani.
Good evening, all of you. Hope I'm audible to all.
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Good evening, ma'am.
Alright, you people are requested to switch your mics off. I have told you people multiple times. So, can anyone tell me what did we do in the previous class? Hello. Audible? Hello. So, why isn't anybody responding back to me if I'm audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. In the last class, we make the login through Google.
Okay, all good. So, in today's class, what we are going to do is we are going to provide certain kind of access. And now, what do I mean by the access? Right. So, did any of you ever heard about a restaurant's website? Like, did you ever come across that website? Okay, just raise your hands who has come across those kind of websites. Okay, right? So what happens is, say for example, you own a restaurant, right? And over there, what you have to do? You have to upload the images of the food that is being prepared at your restaurant. And then at the end of the month, you also have to see the analytics, like which food is being sold highly or mostly ordered at your restaurant, right? So at that part,
Ma'am,
what
like
you are going
food
to do?
ordering system.
Can you please repeat, Tulika?
Like food ordering system.
Yeah, that's the food ordering system, but that is on the user side. We order the food, right? And the restaurant gets the order and they start preparing the food. But certain things are there which are only limited to the owners or the admins of that particular website, like the analysis of the entire month, like how many profits did they incur and how many food items have been sold, very popular food items. And also they can infer certain kind of data or all the information of their website, which are only limited to the admins of that particular website. So how to provide that? Like how to provide the access to only the admins and how to prevent the users to access those information. So for that purpose, we provide certain kind of middleware over here. And this middleware will check whether the user entering to the website is admin or the user, right? That is how we protect certain kind of routes. And now what do I mean by the routes? Can anyone tell me?
Endpoints.
Endpoint.
Okay, the endpoints. All right. So here, what you have to do is just create the middleware folder and the auth folder. After that, in the route folder, create one more admin routes. So I'm giving you 5 minutes to do this, and then we will start the coding. Just hurry up and make the folders and files. Okay, all right. I guess you people have made the 2 folders. Just respond me back. Did you make those folders that I told you people? All right. So just go to your middleware and inside this, the auth.js. Over here, what we have to do is we have to import. Yeah. Here we have to import JWT. Okay, so which type is this?
Ma'am, module type.
Input.
So that was the module type, and this was the common JS type. So here, in place of import, we just have to write const JWT is equal to require JSON replica. And here we are going to create the protected routes. All right. So here I am going to create const protect is equal to, here I will take the request and then the response, and then I will also take the next keyword. And we will learn why do we use this next keyword. So this one is going to be an arrow function. And here I am going and here dot authorization. And here I will place a ternary operator. And then I will use the dot split method. So how many of you remember why do we use the split method while creating a token?
To split the bearer from that token.
Okay. And after the split method, what do I have to write in order to take the token? What do I have to write over here? Tell me, where is the bearer token stored? In which form? Vivek, you are not at all audible, dear. I have taught a lot of these things in the previous class, and I have also told you people to revise these things. Let me call the names.
Ma'am, array of strings.
Inside the array, right? So here in the 0 index, the bearer gets stored, and in the first index, the token gets stored. So here in the array, like in the square brackets, we just have to write 1 as the index in order to take the token. And then we are going to place a condition. If not token, then which means that if the token's value has not been generated, then what will happen? Then it will return us with a response dot status 401 dot JSON. Inside this, I will place a message. And this message will say not authorized. Why? Because there is no token. And then I will provide a try catch block. So here I will create a variable const decoded is equal to, here I will provide JWT dot, and then inside this verify method I will take token and then the JWT secret key. process dot env dot jwa secret. So why are we? It should be verified. Now the question arises, why are we taking a couple of parameters inside the verify method? Because what did I tell you people about this secret key in the previous class? Why do we use the secret key?
To digital sign.
Exactly.
Sign
In
in
order to
signature.
digitally sign a token, right? So here, what is happening is the token which is getting generated is compared to the JWT secret key. So as we know that the token which gets generated also contains the JWT secret key in the form of a virtual signature. So what we are comparing over here, we are verifying that, not actually comparing, we are verifying. We are verifying that the JWT secret key which is present in this token is equal to the process.jwt secret key which is provided to us, right? And for this purpose, we use the verify method of JWT library. So, Jyoti, are you there in the meeting? Hello. Jyoti, are you there? She's not. All right. So here I have used the verify method. And then what will happen? I will provide request dot user is equal to decoded. So this decoded will contain the ID and role and whichever data we have provided inside the schema. Where is the data lying? The data is lying inside the token that has got generated. And now we provide the next method. So now what is the use of this next method? So if this next method is used in order to pass the control from one middleware to another middleware. Got it? So if we do not pass the next method over here, what will happen? The control flow will stay in a particular middleware, and if many middlewares are present inside the backend, then the control flow will not pass to them. And here, if any error occurs, then we will handle that error inside the catch block. So here I place a return keyword, and it will respond with a status code 401, and then it will provide a JSON message. That one is going to be a message which will say token failed. So what is this next middleware? So as I have told you people, we will also provide the role-based access, right? So here we have done with checking whether the token has been generated or not. Now what we are going to do is, here we are going to create a role-based access. And here what I will do, I will provide const and then authorize is equal to. Did people ever came across these three dots?
Spread operator.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe.
Called spread
Yeah.
or rest parameter.
All right. Just a second. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, what do you people mean by the REST operator? Anyone? What is the meaning of the REST operator? Why do we use that actually?
Ma'am, collect
It is
maybe multiple elements.
maybe add data, previous data, maybe.
Okay. So here we
Accepting
are
internet.
using the REST operator in order to take the roles which is provided by the user. All right. So whichever
Ma'am, this is
role,
thread operator or rest parameter.
this is the REST operator.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So whichever role will be provided to the provided by the user, it will take that, and then what will happen over here? It will return a method inside which I am again going to take request, response, and next. And again, this one is an arrow method. After taking the roles, it will provide a statement, that is a conditional statement, where it will check what? It will check whether not roles dot includes, and here it will take request from the user. It will take role, and then it will return us with a response dot status code 403 with a message, with a JSON message. And here it will provide user role, and then it will provide the role which is provided by the user. Like the user can provide his role as admin, or the role as the chef, or the role as the user, etc. Right? So here what I am doing, I am taking the role provided by the user. So here I will provide the same thing, that is request.user.role. After that, I will provide not authorized. And then again, if we provide any kind of middleware in future, so for that, in order to pass the control flow to the next middleware, we have to place a next statement. And then I will place next over here. Right? So these are the couple of middlewares that we have made till now. Now we will export them using export default, or we have to write module dot exports is equal to, what are the two methods? Protect and authorized. Protect, comma, authorized. Right? So here we will save this. Now we will move to the admin routes. So here
Ma'am,
inside the admin,
authorization, these two are the middleware.
can you please repeat?
Ma'am, protect and authorization, these two are the middleware.
Yeah, these are the couple of middlewares. Okay, let me explain it again. This protect will check whether the token which has been generated is valid or not, in order to check the token. Like there are many users, right? They can copy the token from anywhere and just copy paste it, and then they get the result or the required result using that token. So how to protect
Yes,
our
ma'am.
token? Our token is protected with the help of the JWT secret key. Here we verify whether the token which is provided by the user matches the JWT secret key which we are storing inside the .env file. So the user on the other end who is trying to copy the token from somewhere else and trying to get the required data which he is not authorized to provide. So what here we can make, what he is not having with him, he is not having the JWT secret key which is provided by the developer himself. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how we protect the tokens which are getting generated. And at what time the token gets generated? Any idea?
When
You have
user
done this?
gets logged in.
Exactly. When the user logs him inside the website, then the token gets generated. And this is how we protect our token. After that, there is the another middleware, that is authorize. So here what will happen is we are going to provide role to this middleware. Which role? The role that is provided by the user during the login of the website. Just present. Okay, here we have not provided the role. We will provide the role as well. Role is going to be string, right? And then during the register and login, it will also take the role. Okay, let's just save this user.js. And here it is role. And then we will save this again. All right. Okay. So here comes the admin routes. So what will happen in the admin routes? What we are going to import? Any idea? If we have created any middleware, we have to use it for sure. If we are not going to use it, then what is the point creating the middleware, right? So what do I have to import?
Protect and authorize.
Express.
Exactly, protect and authorized in order to use them to protect our routes. So here what I will do, I will import, not this part, const express is equal to require express. All right. And then const, here I will take protect, comma, authorize is equal to, here I will take require, and then I will provide the path. It should be required. Okay, here where is the middleware? Yeah, here. And from the middleware, I'm going to take the auth.js. All right. So here I will take const router is equal to express dot router. After that, I want to provide only the login users to access the profile of access the profile. So for that, what I will do, like only logged in users can access, right? So here what I will do, I will take the router and then I will provide the get method. Inside the get method, I will place an endpoint, that is profile. After that, I will provide the protect middleware that we have just created, and then I will provide request response. This is basically a function. Inside the function, it will respond with a JSON message and then it will say hello, comma, user, and here it will take request dot user dot id, and whichever id we are providing during the login, it will we are providing, and the id related to that user which will that will provided over here. And where it will take, from where it is going to take the id, any guesses?
MongoDB generated ID.
Okay, MongoDB, that the MongoDB that provides the ID to each and every user will get reflected over here. And then here, what I am going to do is, I am going to provide a route which only the admins can access. So here, what I will do, I will take only admin can access. And then I will provide router dot get. And here I will provide the endpoint as admin only. After that, I will provide the method which I have made. And then again, I will write the authorize. Inside this, I am going to pass the role of the user, that is admin, through which that authorized middleware will get the role, and this particular role, that is admin, will be provided to this auth.js. See, it is taking the roles over here, this part. Understood till this much?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Any doubt? No doubt.
Ma'am,
Is there,
why
right?
we use module.exports?
Module.exports is used to export the particular schema or the function that we have made.
Ma'am, in server.js.
In server.js or in any other file. Say, for example, you want to use this. Okay, so what we are doing, we have created this particular protect function and authorize function. So why did we create it over here? Obviously, we need to apply this function somewhere else in our code, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in order to use a particular function of a particular file to use in another file, we are creating in a particular file and then we are exporting it so that we can use this particular function in other file, just the way the JSON web token has been written in any other file, right? But this is the built-in method. We are not writing the code for this JSON web token. Instead, what we are doing, we are just using the JSON web token which has been provided to us. And we are accessing all the built-in methods which are provided inside this package, the JSON web token. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is why we export and import the modules and the functions which we create in a particular file. So whenever this question is put to you, just say that in order to provide the code reusability, which means we are not having to write one function again and again. Instead, we are reusing the code from one file to another file.
Okay, ma'am.
Now coming on to the admin routes. So here we have provided the role as admin. How do you get to know that we have provided the admin as the role? By seeing this particular function. It is taking the role as parameter. That is why inside the admin routes, we have to provide the role as the parameter inside this function. And now I will create one more function inside this get method. Request and response are the parameters. Here I will provide response.json. This will provide us welcome. So here I am just providing the message that is welcome admin. But in your website, what you have to do, you have to provide all functionalities to the admin to which you are for the admin you are making that in the website. Like the statistics are there. I have previously mentioned to see the analytics of a
Ma'am, your
particular
voice is
event
not
in the
clear.
website. Hello, is it clear now?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Still lagging.
Hello. Okay, is the voice clear now, or is it still lagging?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
It is
it
clear
is
now.
clear now.
It is clear. Clear, ma'am.
Okay, great. The screen is perfectly working fine, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So what I was saying, what was I saying?
Ma'am, you were saying about the admin.
Okay, so admin, all right. So all the pages that you have made for the admin, say for example, you want the admin to upload the images of the food which are being prepared in the restaurant, or else you also want the admin to provide certain kind of special offers which are going on in his restaurant. So what will you do? You are just going to provide this entire authorized admin in that particular file. Say for example, I am creating one more file over here which is only for the admin. Like inside the backend folder, I will create one more file that is not inside the routes file. Yeah, but in the backend file. Here I am going to provide admin functionalities dot js. Admin functionalities, the folder name, and inside the admin functionalities, I will provide like upload image dot js. So whichever function you are going to create inside this file, the thing that you have to do is just import the authorize from what is the name, middleware, yeah, middleware, and then the auth, and then use this authorize keyword inside the function which you want to provide to the admin, just the way I have provided the login and registration function. Over here, what you have to do, when you are creating the route for register and login, you just have to go to the auth route.js, and after register and login, just use the authorize. And here provide admin. And then just use the name of the function. And in order to use the authorize function over here, just import it. Const authorize is equal to require. Here it will provide middleware and then auth. That's it. This is how you can enable only the admin to register inside the website. Understood? how can you let the admin use it? Or else you can, in order to secure your the token which got generated after you log in inside the website, just provide the protect variable, create over here, and here just apply the protect. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So this is how you are going to protect your token and apply the role-based access. And now moving back to our admin routes. So inside the routes, we have provided the admin only. And one more route that I want to create is for the admins and managers. So for that, what I will do, I will provide the route which can be accessed by the admins and the managers. Here I will again provide router dot get method, and here I will provide the endpoint, that is manage. And then here I will protect the token which is getting generated, which is why I'm writing protect. After that, I will also imply the authorize functionality. And here, just tell me one thing. For the admins, I have provided the role inside the authorize function as admin. So if I want the admin and managers to authorize to access this particular route, what should I provide as the parameter inside the authorize function? What should I provide? Hello.
Ma'am, what was the question?
I was saying that if I want only the admin to access a particular page, so for that, I have written only admin inside the authorize functionality, so that the role of admin can only get passed inside the authorize functionality, so that only the admin can access this entire page, which is having the API endpoint admin only. But what if I want both the admin and manager to access a particular page whose API endpoint is managed? So what should I provide inside the authorize function as the parameter? Which role should I provide inside the authorize?
Admin and
Manager.
Good. Manager and admin.
admin.
So that both the roles can, it should be manager. Yeah. Both the roles can access a particular page which is having the endpoint as managed, right? And here again I will be providing a function with request and response. And this function will provide a message in a JSON format. So here it will respond a JSON message. And this message will say, hello, admin, hello, manager. Right? And then I will finally export these routes. So for that I will write module dot exports is equal to router. Now I will save this one. Now I will move. Let me delete this admin function. So here I have my auth route, right? So here again, okay, let's run the server. Will go here and I will import the same middlewares inside the author house as well. I will copy it, then I paste it in author. And then I will take it. Let's just run this and see. Node server dot tools. So there's an error. All right, I have to change to the backend file. CD backend. Server dot js. Okay, now the server is running. Let's check the port number. 8866. HTTP localhost 8866 auth, and then I will provide to go to the file. Then, all right, after importing them, what I will do is during the login, I will use the authorize. And here I will provide the role of admin. And then I will save. Now I will try to register a user. Register, and then I will go to the what? I will post it. And what was there in the schema? Which fields were there? Firstly, the name, John Doe. After the name, what else was there?
Email and password.
Email password.
John @example dot and then password. John. And then role was also there, right? Role is going to be
Yes, ma'am.
admin. Okay. Now I will send it. So this got created successfully. Let me delete it. I haven't made the delete functionality for this. So let's go to the MongoDB. It should also take the routes. All right, we will see the output of this particular protected routes and role-based access in the next class. Till then, is there any doubt with the code that I have taught you people? With this couple of middlewares?
No, ma'am, no doubt.
No, ma'am.
All right, so we will see the output of these middlewares in the next class. All right. So just be ready with the
Okay.
codes, and if any doubt is there, then just ask me in the next class, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Parag.